What if I told you your grandchildren might speak a language that doesn't even exist yet, or that one of today's dominant world languages may vanish completely by the year 2100? Language isn't just how we talk, it's how we think, how we connect, how we build civilizations. So, in this video, we're asking the big question: what language will the world speak in the year 2100? And why? Right now, over 7,000 languages are spoken around the world. But 90% of the global population uses just 20 of them. At the top we have English, spoken by 1.5 billion people. Mandarin Chinese, around 920 million native speakers. Hindi, Spanish, Arabic, and French following closely. But here's the twist: only a few languages are growing, while thousands are dying. Linguists estimate that one language disappears every 40 days. That means by 2100, nearly half of all existing languages could vanish. So who's winning this linguistic evolution, and who's getting left behind? Let's look at the top contenders for the global language of 2100. English dominates business, tech, science, and the internet. Over 75% of websites are in English. 80-plus countries teach it as a second language, but its native speaker population isn't growing much. Mandarin Chinese, most native speakers today. Economic superpower, taught in some Western schools. But its complexity makes it harder to learn and less widespread outside Asia. Hindi and Spanish Hindi, 600-plus million speakers. Growing rapidly. Spanish, spoken across 3 continents. Easier to learn, massive growth in the US. Both have large native populations and are rising digitally. Wildcard: Arabic, French, Portuguese, and Swahili. French and Portuguese are booming in Africa. Swahili could become East Africa's dominant language. 100 million plus speakers by 2100. Arabic remains influential in religion and geopolitics. Bottom line: multiple languages are rising, but none are positioned for total global dominance. Yet. So what if language doesn't matter anymore? With tools like AI translation, real-time subtitles, and brain-computer interfaces, we're entering a future where language barriers could disappear entirely. Google Translate now supports over 130 languages. AI tools like ChatGPT can already simulate multilingual conversations. Real-time translation, glasses are already in development. Could 2100 be the first time in history that you don't need to learn a language to speak one? That future is closer than you think. In 2100, the average classroom might not teach French or Spanish. It might teach AI coding languages, emotional intelligence, or global digital dialects. There's even talk of a universal digital pidgin, a new hybrid language formed from emojis, slang, and simplified English, driven by social media and virtual reality. What TikTok is doing today could become tomorrow's language standard. So what decides which language the world will speak in 2100? Population growth: Africa will account for over 40% of the world's population. Languages like Swahili, Hausa, and Amharic could explode and influence economic power. If China or India dominate economically, Mandarin or Hindi could gain serious ground. Digital dominance: languages that dominate the internet, gaming, and social media will rise faster than any academic language ever could. Migration and urbanization: global cities like New York, Lagos, or Mumbai might become multi-language hubs where blended dialects take over. In short, it's not about which language is the best. It's about which one is used the most in the right places. But with this shift comes a cost. We're already watching ancient languages die, and with them, entire cultures, ways of thinking, and knowledge systems disappear. Every language lost is a library burned, a story never retold. That's why many are now fighting to preserve endangered languages, with AI, apps, and passionate communities around the world. It might still be English. It might be a hybrid digital dialect. It might even be something we haven't invented yet. But one thing is clear. Language will keep evolving, and your voice is part of that future. So what language do you think the world will speak in 2100? Drop it in the comments below, and don't forget to subscribe for more visual history, data storytelling, and future-minded content.